this is a milestone. Longtime chef and friend of the show, Andrea Buckett, has compiled her first ever cookbook, and it is filled to the brim with delicious recipes to make mesmerizing meals at the cottage, cabin, campsite, lake house, your backyard, even in your own home here in the city, if you don't have a cottage or you just want to stay in. It's called the Essential Cottage Cookbook, and we'd like to welcome back to the show the one and only, the GOAT, Andrea Buckett.
The GOAT.
Andrea, yes.
I love that title.
Oh my gosh, Andrea, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I know this book has been a labor of love, and I was just telling you, I can't believe it's your first cookbook, but it won't be your last.
It won't be my last, but I'm really proud of this cookbook. It's doing really well, and it's the photos in here are stunning as well, so it could be a coffee table book, but as you said, it's full of really easy, accessible recipes.
And that's your brand, right, Andrea? Because you make cooking so easy, so fun. You're not going on a scavenger hunt to different places to buy all kinds of ingredients. And that's what I love about this book. Aside from illustrations of your families at the cottage, you have everything basically covered, including how to entertain.
Exactly. And you want to, we like to entertain in the summer. This is a quintessential Canadian cookbook for those of us who love the outdoors, want to enjoy a meal with friends and family, but don't want to work hard at it. And the ingredients are meant to be simple, seasonal, of course. We all love stopping at those roadside stands when you're driving up north or out of the city, and a little nostalgic. Some of my best memories are at the cottage. Thanksgiving weekend is a prime example of that. I know we're a little bit far from that, but my nanas and my aunts making cheese tea biscuits in the cottage, and it's just a very nostalgic Canadian book, and I'm very, very proud of it.
You should be. I was flipping through the pages, which even if I could show the audience just how brilliant. You've got drinks covered, you've got delicious cookies that you've brought in, but also just things for the barbecue, things on an outdoor skillet. I'm not getting to I'm not a great page flipper.
No, it's okay, but the chapters are set in terms of cottage activities. So you've got a make it and take it chapter, things that you want to take with you, you don't want to prep there. Light the barbecue. In the cottage kitchen, of course, we've got appetizers and cocktails for happy hour. So super, and of course, a little campfire chapter. You can't have a cottage cookbook without a campfire chapter.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So how much of creating new recipes did you have to go through to come up with, the things for this book?
So there's 105 recipes in this book, and honestly, I would say 100 of them are all original, which it took me 2.5 years, to write, edit, design. Of course, the great people at Appetite Random House did all that designing and stuff, but really it came from my heart, and it took me a year to write it, and
Oh my gosh!
Amazing.
This is like your other baby.
It is my other baby. It takes longer to give birth to a book than it does to a child, right? It's 2.5 years instead of 9 months, but it's well worth it. We made the Globe and Mail bestseller list a few weeks ago, so I'm super excited about that. And I just think anyone who enjoys the outdoors and who doesn't, right?
Who doesn't?
In Canada, it's a perfect cookbook for you.
Oh my gosh! Do you have any favorite recipes from this book?
Well, I did bring in some recipes from the Make It and Take It chapter. This seems to be the hit of the book. It's a chocolate raspberry ripple cookie, and it's sort of like candied, but it's chewy. This is from the Make It and Take It chapter, something that you could take if you're invited to someone's college or cottage. I see Bill skulking around back here for cookies.
You said make it and take it. You made it, I take it. Andrea, I can't.
Nick, come on in.
Yeah,
you also have raspberry s'more waffles.
Oh yes, raspberry s'more waffles.
Yeah,
there's something for everybody. Some sweet, some savory. Yeah, those are good, right?
It's delicious.
I love feeding you guys. It's been a while since I've been here.
This is your first book.
I know.
I
can't believe it either.
I know.
Yeah.
It won't be the last, though.
And you got to check out Andrea's Instagram because she does these great, funny, short videos. Whatever you have in your fridge, let's make it.
Let's make it. We don't want leftovers. Groceries are expensive right now, so I like to, use what you have in your refrigerator and.
I need this for the cottage.
Yeah, this book is great. You also break down, the tools you need for cooking.
Yeah,
with
easy swaps as well. So we have what do you do if you own a cottage, if you're having guests over, how to be a good cottage guest and be voted back and not voted off the island, you know what I mean? And there's lots of little double duty tools in there. Great things. For instance, we were at a cottage this weekend that didn't have a great barbecue cleaner.
Yeah.
You go and you shouldn't be using those. All you need is a little tin foil. You crumple it up, you got it. Right? So tips and tricks on how to make the most of those Airbnbs that you go to and might not be stocked up properly.
Oh my gosh.
And don't eat all the cookies or you won't get invited back.
No, eat the cookies. Eat the cookies.
Okay.
Andrea, congratulations. Thank you so much.